You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday Night Edition.
How to get in your hoops before the holidays, and after tonight, the Highlight Zone taking a break for 2 weeks as school lets out.
But before that happens, the NHC gets conference play underway, and we've got regional rivalries up in Garrett and over at Blackhawk. But first, we start in the SAC at Bishop Dwenger, where Coach Matt Kostoff has had to shuffle his roster. Football standouts Tony Springman and Ramon Wright not playing this year. Those two would have likely have been starters. Still, Dwenger ranks 6th in the latest 3A poll. Tonight, the Saints hosting Southside. It's your Highlight Zone game of the week. To Dwenger we go. South coming off that big win over Luers. Dwenger ready to fight in the SAC. And this was a shootout between Spencer Bonahum and Stephen Jackson. That three right there, and the Archers were up one after one. The South fans supporting their principal, Mr. Smith, who apparently is on the move with some changes at FWCS. That jumper right there, and the Saints were up 6, but back come the Archers. Dustin Hall a 3, and then Jackson his 4th 3 of the half. The game tied at the half. Saints early lead in the second, but again the Archers crawl back. Raphael Davis 3 of his 18.
I feel ya!
Jackson, though, a game-high 23 points. That's 5 threes for him. The Saints hoping Santa brings the comeback. This is what he brings. Posterized Mr. Scott Cohn over Greg Johnson. Cohn with 15 points. The Archers D, though, huge tonight. Jackson, the steal ahead to Hall. He finishes it off. He had 9. But Bonahum, huge. 5 threes for him as well. 15 points. Ties it with under 2 minutes to go. But again, the Archers D, after Davis hit a couple free throws. Teola Tillis' steal. That pretty much seals it. Archers win 65-59 the final.
We all play with a lot of confidence. We all play hard. Coach always tells us as long as we keep playing hard and good things will happen, and it has.
You know, we fought back last week and we were down a little bit and we just didn't panic and kids pulled it up. When you're playing for the championship, every game in the SAC is a championship game.
Next up, South will play Northrop in the first round of the SAC tournament, while Dwenger will host DeKalb tomorrow. It was a doubleheader over at Dwenger tonight, so on the girls' side, the South girls looking to stay undefeated in conference. Take a look at the first half. Brittany Johnson, a very quiet 9 points tonight for the Archers. Tessa Gardner on the break, 2 for 12. The fans say she has great hair. I agree with them. Dave Scudder wondering what to do at the half. Give the ball to Alina Shea. She had 17 to lead the Saints, but Dwenger couldn't stop Jomani Thomas. She had 16. The Archers roll in this one, 66-46 the final.
Dandruff-free. We crunched the numbers before the season and figured that if Deshaun Thomas was going to break Damon Bailey's state scoring record, the Diesel would need to average about 34 points a game. Through 2 games, Diesel scoring 41 per. Luers hosting Concordia in a doubleheader. We pick it up in the boys' action. Evan Blackman back in a Luers uniform and playing pretty well. Blackman, the snoop of hoop, had 16 points. Knights up by 2. How about the Diesel? He's good. 28 points tonight for Deshaun, and they were dancing jigs.
The river dance.
Stoop pot out there. Very Michael Flatley. How about Kenny Mullen? He's got moves on the football field and on the basketball court. The lay-in. But in the second quarter, Concordia goes inside to the big guy, Patrick Edding. He had a nice night, but Thomas and Bishop Luers just too much. The three-pointer right there from the corner, and Luers wins this one going away 76-51. Now, for all you math majors out there, we started to do the math. How's our Thomas tracker for the first time this season? Here's how many points Deshaun needed coming into the night to break Damon Bailey's state record. He needed 799. He got 28 tonight, so
came up a little short.
Yeah, you know, if he just would have got 770 points tonight. All right, 771 left. That's how many the Diesel needs to break Damon Bailey's record. We'll keep you updated on every Highlight Zone. Then in the girls' game, Concordia ranked 10th in the 3A state poll. Luers ranked 5th in 2A. Pick it up in the third quarter. That's Anna Gagline. Cadets by 7. Then it's Melissa Oberle for Luers with a 3. That cuts it to 4. And oh dear, we've got ourselves a ball game. How about Gagline, though? She was on fire. 3 3-pointers. She had 23 to lead all scorers. But Luers not going away. Shelby Gruss for 2. But Concordia led by 9. Then in the fourth, Andrea Neubauer, the future Hoosier, puts it away. She had 13. Concordia wins 51-40.
Keep it in the SAC North Side at Harding. Al Gooden's Hawks 11th in this week's 3A poll. Pick it up, Lamondre Warren giving it to Diamond Lyman, the easy deuce for the big guy inside, but back comes North. That's Andy Bachman. He's been playing solid all year so far. Big inside for 2 right there, but the Hawks come right back. Warren's not going to pass it this time. He's just going to give it the little oomph off glass. Gets the easy 2 to drop there. The Redskins fight back. It's Keelan Howard Upshaw, the jumper in the lane, but the Hawks have Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith just over the top there, and the Hawks would get the win tonight, 70-66 the final.
All right, Northrop off to a scorching 5-0 start. The Bruins facing Elmhurst, and Northrop can do it from the inside. They got the Twins. They can also do it from the outside. This time it's Colin Whitty for 3. The Bruins fans looking good. Don't be the... you don't want to be the purple Teletubbies. That's all I'm saying. Elmhurst, Evan Cleveland with the finger roll, but Northrop coming right back. Jamie Burkhardt, he's 6'8". Nice bucket right there. I know IPFW likes his game. I'm not going to say anything, but he's pretty good. Northrop's Paris Lipsy, 2 of his 24 points, but it would not be enough. Elmhurst, Nyree Robinson had 14, and Elmhurst wins a nail-biter, 72-71 over the Bruins.
Let's head to WANE. The Snider Panthers looking for a 2-0 start in the SAC at the Generals. Snider's Elijah Moore, smooth like silk, right there for the big triple, but Wayne's Xavier Brown, talk about a big night. Mr. Brown with 31 points for the Generals. Snider answers, though. Big game from beyond the arc tonight. Brent Odom with the triple, but Ronald White and Wayne inside. Trey Tillis with the big deuce there. Odom would answer here on the fast break, but in the end, the Snider Panthers, they do go 2-0 with a big win tonight. 78-72 final.
Pretty good.
Absolutely.
Pretty good.
Coming up, we're going to see if Canterbury, they can stay unbeaten against Russell Burt and Braves of Blackhawk.
And NHC play gets underway, and that includes New Haven. Kind of a surprise, the Bulldogs trying to stay undefeated at this point in the season. That's coming up next in The Zone.